Hey guys, hello, Rain here, and today I think we're gonna finish this sparkling line of that bitter taste. So let's go. We stopped before on this part where we were going on dinner with our Parker. That's so adorable. So let's go. Just gotta put this in the fridge and take this damn suit off. It's really too stuffy. I wish funeral attire was more casual. Ready to go? Yep.
Oh, welcome. Is it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Anyway, you'd like to see it?
It's surprising, not busy. It's usually packed around lunchtime. I guess dinner has always been a little more sparse here. The ant booth, that's good. It's the best one in the place, really. Secluded, but still has a nice window.
No problem, right this way.
Okay, she leads us back to the booth and gives us our menus. Somehow I thought that the server would be a man, but okay.
Alright, to have your orders in a few minutes.
I turn my attention to the menu as though I haven't already memorized it. Do you know what you want already? Pretty much, but you still have to look at the menu, you know? Just to be polite. Yeah, you can go to dinner and not look at the menu for at least 10 minutes. I assume you know what you want then. Yeah.
Alright, what can I get for you gentlemen?
Just a coffee and some toast, please.
Milk or sugar in the coffee?
Just a little bit of milk.
Would you like any jam or spreads for your toast?
Just butter is fine.
Gotcha, and for you?
A hamburger, with no onions please, and a Sprite.
Alright, I'll be right on with that.
She takes the menus and flies off. So, how did the cremating go? Well, I burned some people. They turned into ashes and bone fragments. I'd say it went alright. Glad to hear. What about you? What did you do today? I had the day off, so I just kinda bumped around. Do you ever do anything else on your days off? He shrugs. Sometimes I go bowling. Bowling? What? You don't like bowling? No, it's just that people usually do that in groups, right? Maybe I'll drag you along next time then. Fine with me.
Alright, so bite in a coffee with a little milk. Your food should be out soon.
Thanks. I take a sip of my coffee, right amount of milk, but it's a little cold. I guess it is a dinner. If it had good coffee, the world might come to an end. Diner, sorry. Hey, remember when we used to come here to study? Remember when they did those all-night study session with unlimited appetizers? Oh boy, do I! We ate so many mozzarella sticks, I almost threw up! I'm pretty sure we were the reason they stopped doing that promotion. Probably. That night ruined mozzarella sticks for me forever. To this day, I still can't eat them. Same here. Why did we think it was a good idea for both of us to pick mozzarella sticks? Probably because all the other options sucked. True. Well, at least nowadays we can afford other appetizers. I hope I never have to relive that experience. I'm definitely with you there. So, are you gonna eat the rest of those fries? I thought you were saving your appetite. Yeah, shut up. I like fries. Besides, my toast was really dry. Alright, when you finish those, we can go. Okay. I quickly finish the last few fries as Parker gets up. I move to get out of the booth. Shit. Lane? Lane, are you okay? A little... My stomach is suddenly twisting in knots. I might throw up. You look sick. Okay, I'm okay. Are you sure? Do you need help? Accept help, because he's such a nice guy. Please help me. Please, help me get home. Yeah, good idea. I feel him take my arm and he leads me to the door. Lane, are you doing alright? Do you need anything? Water would be good. I've been puking my guts out for long now. When it's going to stop? Okay, I'll bring you some. Sit tight. Not like I can go anywhere. Here, you'd better drink all of it. I accept the glass from him and sip a little bit. I think the worst has passed, but I'm not really willing to move yet. Are you feeling any better? A little. You still look pretty pale and sweaty. Thanks. I slowly down the rest of the water. I do feel a little better. Will you help me up? I want to brush my teeth. He quietly helps me off the floor. I sweat a little bit but manage to stay standing. Why do you suddenly get so sick? It happens sometimes. My stomach gets bigger when I haven't eaten for too long. Don't I keep telling you to take better care of yourself? Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Why are you frowning? I wish I could do something. All I can do is watch you suffer. Well, I appreciate it, but there's really nothing you can do. This is just how it is. I know, but it's not fair, is it? I finally get to brushing my teeth and don't respond. I'm going to sit down for a few minutes, I think. Probably a good idea. Hey, Parker. Huh? Do you need something? Did I ever tell you about my grandfather? Well, you told me about how he died when you were little. Yeah, he did. Did I ever tell you what happened then? I don't think so. He died while I was in the room. I saw it happen. Then I tried to eat him. I remember I couldn't help it. It was an impulse that I didn't even have to recognize or try to fight, but my dad caught me in the act. My parents threatened me with a lot of things, but in the end they smoothed it over. The mortician covered the marks my teeth had left on his wrist, and no one else in the family found out. I think they wanted to forget about it. But then, at the funeral, right in the middle of the viewing, I suddenly started shaking. And then I started laughing. It was totally uncontrollable. I was just standing there, cackling and shaking. Even though everyone was staring at me, I couldn't stop. My parents looked terrified, but most of all, they looked embarrassed. It wasn't until after that they actually disowned me. I remember biting through my grandfather's arm vividly, but I remember that laughter even more. You don't have to say anything. I just wanted to tell you. Thank you for telling me that. Actually, there's something I want to tell you too. Please tell. What is it? The truth is, I'm a cannibal myself now. I want to get back together. Oh, that's so sweet. Didn't we agree after last time that we'd stop bothering with labels? I know, but I miss it. I miss being able to call you my boyfriend. I miss dating you. I miss being able to properly take care of you. Is it really that much of a difference? Maybe not, but it's important to me. So do you mind if we go back to that? Of course not. Thank you. There's no need to thank me. I want you to be happy. And you're making me happy. Oh. Well, you need to eat, right? I should probably go. Zoe. It's not your fault. He leans in close. Oh. And kisses me on the lips. Oh. I kinda miss that too. I'll see you later. See you later. Man, he offered to cook for you. So maybe he could cook for you and you could cook for him something, and oh, that would be so adorable. He cooks for you like Hannibal for real. Oh, he quietly heads out the door. Shut up. I better get to cooking. If I get this in the oven now, I should be able to eat before it gets too late. I should boil it for a bit first though. It needs to rehydrate. I should have a recipe for the spices around here somewhere too. Let's see, smoked paprika, red pepper, some oregano, definitely can't forget salt. I saw it already. Would we also just fall asleep? And okay, alright, they should be ready to go in the oven. This should be nice and tender in about 2 hours. Fuck, my mouth is watering, even half raw. That looks delicious. It's been a long day. Maybe I'll sit for a bit while and watch a show or something. I've got time to kill. I'll grab the remote. Also someone to kill, right? I grab the remote, flip the first interesting looking show, la la la. Where is surround? Yes. Okay, skip, la la la. Well, salvage it. You know, salvage. Who knows? Fuck, this is really too much right now. Passing out on top of everything. But I better get on with it so I can eat and rest. It is still delicious though. Gee, I always forget how good it tastes. Even a little bit burned, the meat is still really tender. I got that. Okay. Saturday morning. Okay. Lane! Come on, Lane. It's already almost noon. What? I didn't really want to wake you up, but I figured you probably have something to do today. Yeah. I checked the clock. Shit, it really is that late. So maybe I should, get rid of those. Okay. I have an appointment later. Wait, why the hell are you here? Good morning to you too. My boyfriend wasn't picking up his phone, so I decided I'd better come check on him. And you called me a nerd? Well, thanks for waking me up at least. I guess the tiredness finally caught up with me. No problem. I was going to make you breakfast, but given the state of your kitchen, I figured you probably didn't want me to touch anything. My eyes slide over the pan still sitting on the stove. You wanna tell me what happened? Not really. Alright, I'll clean it up. Then you can cook it if you still feel like it. Sure, I didn't eat much this morning. I roll out of bed and quickly change clothes so I can get to cleaning. So he was okay with it, right? I could just throw it all out, but it's better to destroy evidence and cover my tracks as best as I can. Should only take an hour or so for the bones to break down. I can go back upstairs and entertain Parker in the meantime. Okay. So, what do you want to cook? Well, given that a cursory explanation of your kitchen revealed only potatoes and some spices, I'm going to go with hash browns. Alright, sounds fine. I'll peel the potatoes. Oh, that's so sweet. We will be cooking together. Huh? Someone at the door. The police officer, right? I tiptoed over to the peephole and looked through. Why are the cops there? Cops? Just keep cooking. Act normal. He nods tersely. My eyes subconsciously dart over to the stove. There's nothing there anymore but... chair. Okay, calm down. You don't know why they're here. Obviously, the alarm. I screw my features and slowly open the door. Yes? Morning, sir. Good morning. There's 2 of them. The guy in the back seems pretty quiet. We've got a report of a disturbance from last night. We're just here to check in. Last night? The fire alarm, maybe? If you got the report last night, why didn't you come down? The person who called it said it seems to have stopped, so we put it... Thank God they're living. Shit, there's too much going on recently. It's bad for my heart. You fell asleep while you were cooking? You really should be more careful. Yeah, I know. I take a few deep breaths before joining Parker in the kitchen again. You're much better at cooking than I am. These hash browns are delicious. It's not fair. Was it ever even a contest? Probably not. Still, you think you would be bad at it? Yeah. So, did you figure out what movie we are watching tonight? Shit, I totally forgot. Again. Your silence is not comforting. Well, it works out, I guess. I have a suggestion. Go on. Have you ever seen Silence of the Lambs? I don't think so. What? How have you not seen Silence of the Lambs? You're basically the beta of anything cannibalism related that I'm assuming that does not involve real, actual cannibalism. So you tell me. I don't know. I always assumed you had seen it. It's so famous. I think it's subject to being one of those movies that's so famous that even though everyone has seen it, nobody has actually seen it. Well, haven't seen it either. Yeah, shame on me. I don't know, I was just saving it, I guess. What do you mean? It's like Star Wars or something. I haven't watched those two. Just some scenes and Luke, I'm your father. There's no one that hasn't seen Star Wars, right? Yet there's a ton of people who haven't seen it. Everyone assumes you've seen it and you never think to watch it because it's too obvious. I think I get it. You have seen Star Wars though, right? I've seen at least one. Well, back to Silence of the Lambs. It's essential viewing material. We should watch it tonight. You just want to make me have to pick the next two movies in a row. Wasn't that obvious? Either way, we should watch it. No self-respecting cannibal can go without watching it. Whatever works for you, you're renting it. No problem, I'll go get it while you're taking care of your appointment. Alright, sounds good. Do you know what you want to eat later? I see him glance over at my empty kitchen. Stop looking like that, it doesn't need your pity. I think it does. Anyway, why don't we just order pizza? Works for me. How much I want pizza. I haven't eaten it since maybe a year or two. Sunday afternoon. If you choose to cremate her, she does not need to. Okay. The meeting is going a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay. Shut up. At first some zzz, now the piano. Oh, neighbors. Phew, I'm a bit tired. I'll wait a few minutes before heading back upstairs. Oh, hi, Parker. Hiya. You're late. I'm not! Did you get the movie? Yep, here it is. He hands me the case. The cover doesn't look as sinister as I expected, though it's still a little creepy. I forgot to ask either, but have you seen any of the other ones with Anthony Hopkins? No. Well, this is the first one that was made, but they're adapted from novels, so it's not the first chronologically. Still, it's the best known one of the movies and usually considered to just be the best of them in general. And how many movies are there? 4, 5 if you include The Manhunter. It was made before Silence of the Lambs and is based off the first book, but it doesn't have Anthony Hopkins in it. Well, I've watched Rising, I guess, with the young Hannibal and Misha. And that story was like heartbreaking because they forced him to eat and that's why he became a cannibal. Ugh, why do you know so much about these theories? Well, you said it yourself. I'm the arbiter of cannibal-related things in this relationship, excluding actual, real cannibalism. Fair enough. I bet you don't know the name of the first book. Most people think it's Hannibal, but it's not. It's Red Dragon, isn't it? How did you know that? And it's about Will Graham, who is so convincingly looks like you, Link. I shrugged. I got curious and looked it up once. I guess it's dark. And yet, you've never seen Silence of the Lambs? It's not like I read the book, I just know the name. Well, you wanna order some pizza? Yeah, what kind do you want? Whatever the pizza of the month is. You don't even want to find out what it is first? I want to be surprised. Well, it's your funeral, just don't try and eat my pizza when you find out you don't like it. It's not like my tastes are very discriminating. True. I pull out my cell phone and call in the order. Parker, the pizza's here. I'll be right out. I wonder how he always managed to go hide in the bathroom right before the delivery person arrives. It's like he can sense them coming. Alright, what's on the menu for tonight? Are those anchovies? And chili peppers? The only things you don't like, fish and spice. Can I have some of your... No way, you got yourself into this mess, you can eat your way out of it. You're so mean to me. It builds character. You want a drink? I've got some wine. Please, I'll start the movie. I move the pizza to the coffee table and get out the wine and a couple glasses. I settle into the couch next to Parker and we start the movie. So, what do you think? I hate fava beans. I can see the comment processing in his head and then he finally laughs. Oh, so you shouldn't eat human livers. Even eating non-human livers can be an issue because of heavy metals and other toxins. Just think how much worth humans treat their livers in comparison to other animals. Oh, that's true. Besides, that livers are full of vitamin A and getting too much of that can also be toxic. It's just a bad idea all around. Okay, you know what I mean. What did you think of the movie? It wasn't bad, definitely very compelling and the acting was good. Well, it has won a lot of awards. There was something that didn't really sit right with me though. You mean the rest of the movie set alright with you? Well, as a story, for sure, it's fiction after all. But I mean, the part about Buffalo Bill, it was a little negative to say the least. Oh yeah, I agree with you there. They said that he was just disturbed and wasn't really trans, but regardless of whether or not he was actually trans, it's a pretty shitty way to portray a queer character. Well, now I definitely need to see that movie, but you know, there are a lot of bad pictured LGBT characters in ordinary movie. And that's pretty sad. And also, if you will have him, it's either a rapist or is dead by some homophobes, or just sleeping with everything that walks. And sometimes it's stereotyping. Oh my God, girls, and that's also really annoying. I completely agree. It'd be nice if that didn't happen so much. Exactly, but there's only so much you can do, you know? Unfortunately, yeah. But anyway, other than that, I enjoy it. So, you wanna see the other ones? Definitely. Good, because I also rented Hannibal. Why am I not surprised? I get up to put the few leftover slices of pizza away. We pretty much decimated both of them. By the way, don't think I didn't notice that you still can eat while washing the gory parts. Damn it. Okay, we may be dating again, but you're not allowed to fall asleep on my shoulder. Why not? You missed the movie and then complain about it, that's why. Several minutes pass in silence. Apart from the creepy horror soundtrack, Parker makes no attempts to move from my shoulder. Hey, Lane. He sounds so pretty sleepy, although I'm surprised he's not actually asleep yet. Would you promise me something? About the movie. What is it? When I die, would you eat me? Are you just so tired you're delirious? Why would I eat you? The person who loves you can save you if only you'll receive them. How did you... Sorry. You'd often say it in your sleep, whenever you had nightmares. Oh. I love you, Lane. I really do, so please promise me. But I don't want you to die, like, right now, like it was with Thomas. So let me just save it somewhere here. Okay, promise, you know, like, I promise. Thank you. Parker? Parker! Hey, wake up! I don't think he's breathing. Parker! I panic and scramble to grab my cell phone, then quickly punch in 911. They tell me an ambulance is on the way and I turn my attention back to Parker. His breathing is... Shut up, just deal with it, guys. I'm sorry, but it's going to be pretty dark soon and... His breathing extremely shallow and I can barely feel his heart beating. He won't respond to me at all. As soon as the ambulance arrives, the paramedics rushed in and I helped them load Parker onto the stretcher. Please don't. When we arrive at the hospital, they rush him into the emergency ward. They try to keep me out, but I insist on staying with him. In the end, even though I'm not a doctor, they let me go with him as a professionalist. I don't really care about the reasons, though I just want to stay with him. As they are prepping everything for surgery, I see his eyelids flutter and open slowly. My ears are ringing as he tells me that he has a brain tumor. Gosh, why? Why we can't just have a one happy ending? And the brain tumor, that was why the talk about Kuru, maybe. He apologizes for keeping it a secret, but I just shake my head continuously. They begin the operation and I'm forced to step away. My head feels hollow and my body feels light. I don't know what to do. I just watch his unconscious body, my heart sinks all the way to my feet as I realize that I will probably lose him. Please, don't know. It's still a shock when it comes. After a long period of silence, they monitor flatliness. I watch them frantically try to revive him as though I'm just watching another movie. Finally, it all becomes silent again. The credits roll. They turn to me and shake their heads. And it's all over. Since I was already there, we settled the paperwork immediately. They even carried his body back for me, since I didn't have the hearse. I invited what few relatives of his I knew and held a small funeral service, and in the end, I decided I had to fulfill the promise he had asked from me. Over many days. Oh, it's here. It's not there. So, okay. For many days I slowly consumed him, first his legs, then his arms, his torso, his organs, and finally his head. By the time I got to it, his eyes had sunken considerably and some small sores had developed on his face, but I consumed all of it, even his eyes, even his brain, and then all that was left was bones. I cremated them and placed the urn on my desk. I fulfilled that wish because it was all I could do. I love him. He said he loved me. If this is what he wanted, it was what I had to do. Only time will tell if that prophecy that caused him to ask for it actually meant anything. But I have lost someone dear to me, and nothing can change that. To a beautiful end. People said that it's the most beautiful ending that exists in this game, and you know, that's absolutely adorable. That's absolutely adorable, and I don't need any other endings because this ending is absolutely adorable. I freaking love Patrick Parker. I freaking love Parker, and he's adorable. He's a good human being. He's caring. He was the only human being who actually accepted us as who we were. He even offered to cook for us, even if he wasn't completely okay with eating while ghost stuff. But actually he would sit with us and look at our eating, even if it was literally kind of painful for him. And that's so amazing. I mean, man, that's so amazing. Please choose the world. Damn. Oh, damn. That was so good. There should be some epilogue. Thanks for playing. Even if you refuse, how can I promise that? I want to help you if I can. How is it so bad if I give you permission? Still, you're important to me. I don't think I can promise that. I hope you'll reconsider. Parker? Okay. When we arrive at the hospital, I demand to go in the emergency ward with him. No one really tries to stop me. That they're preparing the surgery. Answering as he tells me that he has a brain tumor. Okay, the operation. Okay, try to. Finally, after the scan, to fall behind as the wheels. What? Sorry, what? They begin the operation. I'm forced to step away. My head feels hollow and my body feels light. I don't know what to do. I try to fight the rising panic as I watch the surgeons move around. Finally, after several attendees, they turn to me and smile from behind their masks. So, if I would refuse, he would be alive. What? I mean, in Thomas' case, he would be dead anyway, but his? I'm too scared to believe it, but I follow behind as they wheel him out to a room. Name? His voice is painfully hoarse. Amir! What happened? You suddenly passed out while we were watching the movie. You weren't breathing, so I called an ambulance. Are you crying? I'm just so glad you're okay. I thought you were going to die. Well, he could. Would you miss me that much? What the hell are you talking about? Of course I would. I'm glad. Did you doubt that? It's not really that I doubt it. It's just, it was really hard knowing about the tumor. I kept thinking all these negative things, and in the end I was worried about everything. I wanted to tell you about it, but I just couldn't find the right time. I didn't want you to worry and feel sorry with me. You know, if you were in any better state, I'd hit you right now. You've gotten to fuss over me plenty. I should get the same chance. What are you talking about? You don't remember? The reason we met. Oh! I need to find it. I need to find out about it. I don't think that should count. Oh, but it does. Would you tell me about it? Huh? I've never heard it from your perspective. Oh, I mean, if you want me to. Please. Well, let's see. It was my sophomore year of college, so it would have been your junior year.
Aw, he's a little bit younger than us.
I think it was around 3 in the morning. Amazing how many things happen at 3 in the morning. I was out in the graveyard near my school minding my own business. Minding your own business? No snorting during my story. Sorry, go on. So there I was, minding my own business, digging away, and suddenly you show up. No one had ever successfully managed to sneak up on me while I was out at night at the time, so you pretty much scared the shit out of me. For obvious reasons, I immediately started panicking, trying to think what to do. I remember you looked so calm, but your eyes were all wide and startled, and you had this huge smudge of dirt under one eye. It was cute. Honestly, you meet some weirdo digging in a graveyard in the middle of the night, and your comment is that he's cute. Yup. How have you survived this long? Anyway, I'm standing there in the mostly dig hole, internally panicking. You're looking at me and you look pretty confused but oddly unconcerned. You ask me what's going on, as though you just walked into a party or something. All I can think to say is nothing much. Then I heard footsteps approaching. I start panicking more, but before I can even think of which way to run, you offer me a hand. There's not much else I can do, so I take it, and you haul me out of the hall and dog. Oh, maybe he was just kissing us to give us some alibi. Well, it would be weird because we're standing near the grave, but otherwise. But you won't let go. You just turn and start running, and I stumble after you with my shovel and my backpack. I can't get the air out of my lungs to ask what the hell you think you're doing. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't think I've ever run so much in my life before or since, but we finally get back to your apartment which you somehow could afford to live in by yourself. By the way, you never did explain that. My parents actually put away a college fund for me because of the economy tanking. It wasn't enough to pay for everything, but it was enough for that. Well, you took me back to your apartment. I was caked in mud, so I just kinda stood in the doorway wondering what the hell I was doing there. You kinda bustled around cleaning things for a minute or two, then you came back to me. You had this ridiculously serious expression on your face. And I asked if you were alright. Yeah, you asked if I was alright. I had no idea what to do with that question. I don't think I said anything at all. Eventually, you cast me inside with the promise of warm coffee. I hadn't realized just how cold I was until you sat there. To be honest, I was a little annoyed, but how nice you were being. It was kind of endearing, especially how serious you looked, but I couldn't figure out at all. So when I asked what you were doing, I just told you the truth. You didn't even kick me out. What the hell were you thinking, honestly? Well, at first I thought you were joking. By the time I realized you were serious, I thought I should help you. I didn't think it was fair that he had to suffer like that. You really have an upset way of thinking. Well, I'm not denying that. Still, I guess I'm glad that you do. If you hadn't shown up that night, I probably would have shown up in the papers the next morning. I guess we're both glad then. I know that I never said it enough, but I love you, Parker. I'm glad you saved me that night, even if I'm still a little worried about your reasoning. And then I'm glad you slipped up enough to let me save you. Well, I'd better let you get some rest. Once they release you, I'll take you home. Alright, I look forward to it. I move forward and give him a quick kiss before turning and leaving. Parker was in the hospital recovering for quite some time, but finally they let him go home. The day he came back, we started Hannibal, right back where we had left it. I didn't want to leave him alone for too long, so we watched a lot of movies, but he's been just fine since then. I keep an eye on him just in case. We're happy together. I think the label won't change anymore. I changed my mind, and next chapter is the best ending possible because I needed a happy ending. Here is my happy ending. Like, yeah, finally, the best ending ever. The best ending ever. A new chapter, the best ending ever possible. Oh, that's so cool. That is the best ending possible. This is the best, this is the best, this is the best. This game, at first play, I was like, nah, maybe, I'm not so sure. But now it's like, damn, that's awesome. It's so freaking awesome that it's so freaking awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, now I have the closure with this game. And the pocket. Oh, and we have 2 endings with Parker, and I think they're the best ones because they're the best ones. Yeah, we were with the Parker at his last hour, and we were with him after his last hour. That's what really counts. That's so good. That's so good. I can tell you how really I enjoyed this experience this time. The Thomas Let's Play was like, nah, maybe, I don't know, I don't freaking know about him, but Parker, he's the best boyfriend possible, and with him we're growing as a human being right next to Parker. Like, we were this antisocial man who is having lonely nights in bus, drinking lonely by ourselves, but right beside Parker, this is right our place. This is so good that I can't even tell you how good it is, because that's amazing. That's so amazing, and the ending is amazing. Yeah. Guys, if you want, you can check some other endings by yourself and just tell me if you possibly can find any better ending, but I think the new chapter and the beautiful ending are the best ones. So yeah, this was all for today, guys. Bye, and I'll see you, I guess, soon. As always, you can click on my image right now and subscribe to this channel, and also check some of my previous videos out. Bye!